What's up, y'all? Why not? Why not? Why not? Blah, 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 blah. What's up, Shadow Company? First person in the chat automatically gets mine. Congratulations, you have been promoted. Welcome back, my brother. First like, thank you, Andrew. Welcome back. What's up, Foxy Roxy? Hey, hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back, Foxy. I'm sorry, y'all. I just be rambling, man. That's the first like, fan. Thank you, Andrew. I just be rambling, bro. I put my hopes up so high for people, man. And the standard, and then I understand people from different communities. We all from different communities. I'm not perfect myself, bro. So I lowered the bar. I'm like, okay, with God in my heart, I'm like, I understand people are broken, and then you lower the bar, and then you like, damn, the bar is down here, and then somehow they prove to you that the bar you set down here was actually supposed to be up here, and they asked all the way down here. You see what I'm saying? And it'd be like, damn, what's up, Nico? Welcome back. It's like, damn, I thought I set it abysmally low in the first place, but no, you got to show me there is a new scum of the earth. It's crazy. Like you hell bent on showing me just how evil you can be, right? It's crazy because you ain't proving nothing. You ain't proving a damn thing. You gonna prove like this. At the end, the only person you gonna have to face that's gonna care about what you did is God. So it's like that the only person that matters. All the rest of us, either we gonna burn or we not. So it's like we'd be forgotten with the memory of whoever you prove yourself to. Which is why it's pointless to like compete with people and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like in an unhealthy fashion. Can't barely see you. Yeah, I'm on the road. Wait, what happened? My bad, Andrew. What I was talking about earlier, I was just saying, relationships, bro. You set the bar low, and then you be like, okay, I've been around the block a few times. So I'm like, okay, I understand around the block, I put my bar up here this high, that's too high. People are not as good as they say they are. Most people are pieces of shit. Like 99.9% of us. We all ain't shit. I ain't shit either, right? You set the bar up here, you set the bar real high, and it makes you be like, dang. I set the bar. If you set the bar too high, then you realize that ain't nobody will ever reach it because most people ain't shit. So it's like, and then you set the bar low, and I've been around the block a few times, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't even have a bar at this point. I don't even have a car at this point. You know, I pretty much do heads or tails. What's up? What's up, Chicken Joe? Welcome back. How you doing today? Good, sir. Pretty good, bro. It's like you set the bar low. Once you get to the low, you just like what you said, man, there ain't even no point of setting no bar. But even when you don't set the bar, they still find out how to make an imaginary bar that is higher than them and then go under it. And I'm like, one thing which God said, we're not supposed to rely on man. We're not supposed to put our trust in man. One thing out of everything, everybody swear that everybody will do. One thing that you know about a man or a woman is they will disappoint you. They will. It ain't a now or it ain't a might be or kinda might be. It ain't even a how, it's a when, right? So it's like it's always gonna happen, right? That one friend that you thought was supposed to be there all the time is gonna be that one time they weren't there, which should make you disregard all of the other times they were there. But the bar is just crazy. Like the only thing I expect, like what you say, man, I set the bar. I'm like, I'm gonna set the bar I'm gonna set the bar, but it's gonna be low. What's up, Foxy? I said agree. What's up, John? What's up, John Joe? I made it. I've been busy. You good, bro? Me too. Working long hours, same. Welcome back. Hello, chat. Welcome back, John. Yeah, you set the bar low, bro. And then they just somehow, even if you just take the whole entire bar off, like one thing you can depend on a man or a woman to do to you is disappoint you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't expect nothing else, but I know for a fact that disappointment come around the corner at some point in time. And it's crazy. What's up, Viking? Welcome back. Oh, it's a new John DeRosa, I think. Like you do, heck yeah. I like it so far. Yeah, it's easy work. John Joe, easy work. This car did easy. Man, my own. Nah, yeah, man. You set the bar so high, and it just, and then you like what you said, Nico. You remove it all together, and then they will make an imaginary bar that was a low bar, and then somehow go under that too, right? Then even if you don't give them a bar, they'll make an imaginary bar for themselves, and then go under it. Go even lower. You're like that. I ain't even set. You be standing there in the rubble. You know what I'm saying? In the destruction, you be like, I ain't even set no bar. How did it get this bad? I ain't even set no bar. You ain't have to do nothing. It's something I never would follow. Thank you, John Joe. Yeah, it's good, bro. It's fun. It's easy. It's crap. You might want to check out how you get an LLC in it too. On your own, you gonna make more, like double. You'll be on. Let's Taco Tuesday. It's just crazy, bro. Man. Bro, Judgment Day, man. This really over, bro. Like, I'm ready for Judgment Day. I'm tired of dealing with this. This is just. I always keep myself at arm's reach with people because of it, man. So, no. You gotta tell you one thing. If there's anything you can trust about man, is that he will disappoint you, right? Do not put your trust in men. Do not put your trust in mankind. Hell no. They will disappoint you. Disappoint you. And they ain't got to even disappoint you all the time. Didn't even bring it on Taco Tuesday. Go. I love talking about this because nobody really talks about it. It's not a thing, right? Everybody's so worried about you sex is this, you sex is that, bro code this, girl code that. And I'm like, fuck everybody. I'm on God's side. Niggas and bitches ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Both men and women. We both ain't shit. I'm on God's side. I ain't even on mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm on God's side. What he say? Even if I can't even fully own up to it. I'm working towards it, you know what I'm saying? I believe in righteousness even though I may not be fully righteous, if that makes sense. I still believe in upholding and preaching for righteousness, even though I'm not perfect. I'm a sinner. That doesn't mean that because I'm a sinner, I have no excuse and I therefore must agree with evil because I stumble and commit evil. That's not how it works, you know what I'm saying? I commit evil in my stumble, but my stumble is stumbling out of me trying to walk in a righteous path. So, you know, that ain't the excuse to continue to be evil. And it's also not an excuse for people to try to say that you don't have the right to speak up for something that you're also doing. A lot of people use that as an excuse. The only people I know that use that as an excuse are people that don't plan on changing their ignorant or wrong ways. So they be like, look, you do it also. It's like, just because I do it, if both of us shoot ourselves in the leg, is it wrong because I did it also? Or if I shoot myself in the leg, is it okay for you to shoot yourself in the leg because I did it also? Even though I'm telling you not to shoot yourself in the leg because it hurt? Or is it not okay because you shouldn't be shooting yourself in the leg? Right? It's like, just because what I've committed wrong doesn't mean that it's a getaway free card for you to commit wrong. Because at the end of the day, like, I call you out on it, but I'm that guy. So it's like the person that you got to get away free with it from out of jail would be God. So for you to use me as an excuse, your interaction with me as an excuse to continue to do it, it's not a valid argument. That's something you got to take up with God himself. You doing it also? That ain't how it work, player. It's like I'm using orange juice. Juice slice for Tina. Yeah. Yes. Oh, season. Bro, you started Jujutsu Kaisen? Yeah. I've been watching. I'm on season 3, episode 9, and it's beat facts. Jujutsu Kaisen is good. Yeah, bro, I don't even know what season I'm on. I ain't gonna lie, Gojo that nigga, and I stopped watching it because they killed him in the manga. And didn't bring it back, which is crazy because he did a whole reversal on his own death before then when he was fighting the other dude. And I'm like, why didn't he do it there? They could at least gave him one. They could at least gave him one of those, and then after that, killed him. But he just died. I'm like, we just seen him bring himself back from death. Like, come on. There's more to cut in half. You know what I'm saying? His whole entire body was cut to shreds, and he still brought it back. Like, Gojo was 3 people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He would have. Then he had Sukuna scared and shit. By himself, he would have smoked Sukuna's ass. If it was just him and Sukuna and nobody else, no Mahoraga, he would have smoked Sukuna's ass. I think Mahoraga was there, he went. I think if Mahoraga wasn't there, he'd win. Yeah, facts. He would have cooked that nigga. That's why I was mad, because then they did that time skip. I'm like, nah, brother. Nah, brother. It's kind of unfair. His most broken ability was useless. Yeah. Yeah. They just wanted it to end how they wanted it to end. I was like, Goku, just like how Gojo was like, he kept saying, Sukuna is full power? Yeah, I win. He was right. He would win, but the story won't in the cards. Because when he kicking his ass at first, it's just you and me in chat again. Yeah, he was whooping his ass at first, won't he? He would win. Yeah, if it was just him and Sukuna, he would win. You know what I'm saying? But people was playing dirty. People was playing dirty. They was playing dirty. Had to cheat, gang up on the bro. He was the strongest Jujutsu Kaisen sorcerer. Gojo still got that title. I don't care what nobody say. He still got that title. If you got to jump a nigga to win, that means he's stronger than all of the people that he got jumped by, right? So bro, it's so exciting. It's so excellent because I think if they release a movie, it's going to be Menace Yuji. You said Menace Yuji? Who's that? Yeah, he win. Yeah, he would have smoked, bro. Because I thought he was already cooking them in the manga, and he had him scared, didn't he? He had Sukuna scared when he was fighting. I was mad, bro. I was so mad when I heard that online. I'm like, bro, I'm never watching this again. He could do infinite black flashes so everyone could. Yeah. I was like, bro, I'm never watching this again. Never again. Never watching it again. Fuck Jujutsu Kaisen. Gojo dead. I don't care. I ain't even after that. Look, I only got like season 2, and then after I seen that in the manga, like online, I was like, bro, I ain't even watching the rest of this shit. I watched like a good movie or two, then I switched to No Red. Switched to watching No Red. Switched to watching No Red. So you know, I'm gonna give me a couple fun. I be loving the animes. It's like romantic comedies. High school setting, college setting, as long as it's a school setting, it's like a love triangle, bro. Those be the funniest ones, bro. I swear to you. School Rumble, No Rent, which you probably have to find on Funimation, No Rent. School Rumble, Aesthetic of a Road Hero. I like the Shield Hero also. Some more off-brand ones. Somehow, Mahito killed more people than JJK's Devil. Dang, Mahito. Bro, please finish JJK. I stopped for a bit, then went into it, and it was enlightenment. Yeah, bro, I can't, bro, because I don't want to see Gojo die, bro. It's probably not even in the anime, but I don't. Just because he died in the manga, bro, I'm like, bro, y'all gonna have to do magic. Bring this man back. He reversed curse technique his soul into the future or something. That's why he passed away there. So he could be back for the bad guys he knew was coming in the future or something, the aliens. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know what, I'm gonna fake my death here so don't nobody know. I'm gonna go into the other realm, into the infinite void, and train for the next 60 years and come back and whoop these aliens' ass. Some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? They pull something like that, then I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all done did something here. They did something. They're still finishing season 3. Yeah. I mean, I'm watching One Piece and finishing My Hero Academia. Y'all watch. What's up, D Asia? Welcome back. How you been? I think reverse curse technique could fix him. Me too. I think so too. But the whatever games that they were saying. Good. What about you? I've been pretty good, D Asia. I've been pretty good. Going through some drama, but you know what I'm saying? That's just life. Life as an adult. Ain't what it cracked up. Ain't what it's cracked up. What they say it's cracked up. You just get a bunch of responsibility and bills and drama, and then people that your bills keep you close to, you can't get away from, because all your money being spent on the bills that you got to use to be next to their ass. And it's like, this repetitive cycle. It's a game. This repetitive cycle. I don't want to be around these motherfuckers. I'm too broke. No. That's why you use work to get you to like other places. They'll pay for you to migrate. You find jobs that'll pay for you to migrate to other places. Indeed. What was that? Indeed.com. Indeed. Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, the Asia. I'm okay, but hungry as fuck. I'm card. Card. I'm just getting basic. Oh, 100. What's up? Anime is cool. C4D. Welcome, brother. Welcome to our community. Yeah, basic gold 100s. Okay, but hungry as fuck. Yeah, you thought about what you gonna start eating? A bit J, I'm asleep. That's cool, bro. I'll be here. I really was just, yeah. I really was just going live just to talk to y'all, chop it up. I ain't been up here in a minute, bro. I was just seeing it's all love, bro. Y'all miss y'all.
So it's 514.
Is it 514? Appreciate y'all for coming. It's damn near 9 and I still haven't figured out something to eat. Yeah. It's 8, yeah, it was 8:45 here. What time zone are you on? Sound like we on the same time zone. The Asia. It's 8:45 here. Thank you. Take care. $8:46 right now. Yeah, it just turned 8:46. So you on Eastern Standard Time like I am. You on Eastern Standard Time like I am. Yeah, they open. Good to 8:46 here. Oh. What am I missing? Nothing? Am I missing something? No, I'm not. Oh. You're on the same time zone. Oh, I was on Top Chat the whole time. What's about to say? Yeah, it just be crazy stuff, man. It don't even be bad. It's just you kind of like expect certain people. They act certain ways, be certain patterns. You expect them to do certain things and act a certain way. What's up, Pete? Welcome back. Same for me too. I'm live in the state of Ohio, and the city I'm in is Columbus. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. You know? That's what's up in the building. I got family up there in Columbus, Ohio. What up, bro? What's new today? What's up, Pete? Not much. Jay, you still working? What's up, Landon? Man, I'm actually off work now. I'm actually off. I'm actually off work. I just got off. Just sitting here tripping, rambling, y'all. Oh, y'all want to hear this shit. I just be going crazy. That's why I need somebody to talk to. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff to understand. I just got to write a series of books. What you doing there? I'm about to get drunk. It's dark. What state you in? I am in the DMV area. Washington, D.C., Maryland, Richmond. I'm in Maryland, Virginia. There we go. East Coast Standard. East Coast Standard. I'm about to get destroyed. I'm tipsy too, sipping wine. I got some tequila. Oh, 6-pack. Tortilla tequila. I'm gonna visit you one day, fam. Look, all love, brother. I appreciate it. Shit. Hopefully we can all visit each other. We can make do our collab scenes and stuff for our YouTube channel. I'll be under your bed though. I'm dead. Don't be under there. You might hear some cheeks getting clapped. I'm a little too active. A little too active. You might be traumatized. She likes it. Y'all tough word. It's crazy work. Nice mouse. Hey. Pretty good? 42.
How much you have? You all money finished, bro. Once I get hold of. Situation.
It's all over. He leave my baby alone. It's all
वो क्या बोल रही है? वो तो साइटें भेज रही है भाभी। तो क्या तूने किया? भाभी भाभी जान।
This is going to do that's good.
अबीबी ओए अच्छी कैसी बंदी लगी गुरु तुझे? सच में अच्छी है सारे। ओए तूने इसे कुछ भी ऐसा बोल भी दिया तो ये बैठ बुरा मान जाती है, तुझे पता है? वो उसका लड़का है, एक बच्ची है, वो लेके आती है कई बार। वो तो ये तो पहले दिन से आ रही है।
Bro, I know this shit did not just say $15 for no damn 6-pack. I know this shit did not say no $15.89. These motherfuckers are a ripoff, bro. They be taking advantage of the people that's like in the poor neighborhoods because all they can do is walk to the fucking stores. They upcharge. I just paid almost $16 for a 6-pack when if I go to Walmart, bro, like good mile, I could get a whole like 12-pack for like $12, bro. That is crazy, bro. They be ripping people off. Got to go, Big J. Just wanted to stop by and say what up, fam. What's up, bro? Look, come back anytime, Pete. I appreciate you for coming, bro. I do appreciate you for coming. The Habibi at the counter is so comforting. I'm literally everywhere. Gas stations way overpriced for drinks. Yeah, this is some little. It's the yellow man at his work. You know what I'm saying? They like Oriental, Indian, which is an Oriental. You know what I'm saying? You got the white man, the yellow man, and the black man. Everybody's so worried about the white man and the black man, they forgot about the yellow man. Yeah, they be overcharging like crazy. They be overcharging like crazy. I came here for a pack of cigarettes. They were like $12. It's like, well, I'm not buying this. I went to another store, bro. They were like $5.18. I'm like, bro, y'all is they're taking advantage of people not having the means of transportation. Or people also that in the stubbornness of like people not wanting to venture outside of their little bubbles. A lot of people don't see the world because they don't want to go outside their little bubble. They just know their little bubble and want to stick to their little bubble. You going home now? Yeah, I'm going home now. So they pay any price or whatever to keep their little bubble comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Love your dress. Thank you, KDP. My bad, I've been meaning to hit you back, bro. I've been going through it, bro. Bunch of stuff, man. Bunch of stuff. I'm about ready to cut everybody off except for y'all, yo. I'm not family members. Just go dolo. I mean, I've been dolo for a minute. It always worked best like that. You ain't got to worry about other people's emotions and plans interrupting your plans or emotions. It's kind of a selfish way of thinking when you think about it. I seen a lot and kind of like my bubble. Yeah. I seen a lot kind of like my bubble. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's different. But some people, they ain't seen a lot. They only want to be they bubble. I've seen a lot too, and I like my bubble. But I actually was willing to get out there. Some people, they don't even do that, right? They'll just. I know this lady, she said she grew up in the government assisted housing with her mom that grew up in the government assisted housing, and her mom grew up in the government assisted housing, and she was 60 at this point. And I'm like, she's like, and I'm gonna die here. I'm like, that is not something to be proud of. You telling me your whole entire family ain't never moved off this one block for the last 180 years is fucking crazy. 100 years, 200 years, whatever the fuck is crazy. That's crazy. You on O Block, Chief? Nah, bro. What's up, Darren? Non-zil, my God. I'm dead. Please be careful out there. Always. Where you headed to now, man? I'm about to kill my ass. Crib. For real. It's crazy to be there for 180 years. Facts. That's what I'm like. It probably ain't quite that, because, you know, they probably had each other like 30 and under or some shit. So it's probably at least 100 years. She was 60. So it's at least 60 years, probably plus another 30. Probably plus another 30, depending on when her parents gave birth to each other. And when her other grandma gave birth to her mama. You know what I'm saying? It's like she died there. Probably a good 90, 100, maybe 120 years. That's crazy, living down the same block. Like, damn, that shit crazy to be there for 100 years. That's still crazy though, my boy. Facts there. I'm like, I'd never do that. Ever. You will never hear. I have to be like broke down, missing legs, eyeball. I will never, ever. You will never, ever. Nothing wrong with it, but you will never, ever, ever hear from me that I was ever on government assistance, bro. Like, I'm lying. I had a girl, and at that point in time, she had stopped working, so I told her to sign up for food stamps, right? But other than that, they wouldn't give it to me, right? I've been overqualified for since I was like 16. That's crazy to me. What's your thoughts on lifestyle influencers? Man, I feel like all of this shit. I feel like all that stuff is like superficial, bro. Like, what are you? I'm an influencer. I'm like, don't be having no knowledge to help nobody in no right direction. It just be like a bunch of at least from what I've seen, it just be like a bunch of materialistic stuff that they be talking about. Oh, you need to do this with your life, and you need to make sure that you spend exactly $50 here on this product when you are taking a dump, and it's gonna make your poop smell like glitters and rainbows. Glitter and rainbows. And I'm like, who need their poop to smell like glitter and rainbows? Like, it's doo-doo. Like, I'm not about to pay to extra pay. To extra pay. It's like I pay for the food, consume it, and then I pay to flush it, and then on the way out, I'm paying more to make it smell like glitter. Like, who the... Them turd gators ain't gonna, them turd sewer gators ain't gonna care that it smell like glitter. It's a rainbow. Agree, my man. What time of the day you are always free so I can schedule my time? Bro, I don't have no free time. I work 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. You probably catch me Sunday, day after tomorrow, around whatever time it is now. I'm gonna try to get off at 8. It's 9 now. KDP. Catch me not tomorrow, but day, because tomorrow's Sunday, right? Catch me day after tomorrow. My phone's all dead. I've been running from what's called. I'm too tired. I ain't talked to nobody. I gotta call my mom. I ain't talked to her in a minute. I still got jet lag from being the only technician. They was kicking my butt. It's Sunday, 2 p.m. in New Zealand, my man. You said it is Sunday? Holy shit. Okay, it's 9 p.m. here. So that would be Monday at 2 p.m. Your Monday, 2 p.m., which would be 9 p.m. here. Sunday. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I'm talking to the wrong person. Darren, my bad. Are you a writer, Chief? All right, music. Yeah, F that shit, homies. For us to talk very well about your book project. Yeah. You have to catch me Sunday, KDP. You good, man? Calling your mom. I just lost my mom last November. Sorry to hear that, bro. Welcome to our community, bro. This is the place to express it. I need to get off. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. It's more, I got more so emotional exhaustion than I got physical exhaustion. There's just too much stuff going on, man. I can handle it. It's just like I'm tired of having to handle it. Wish I could just run away. Run away from it all. Screw responsibilities. Take a 400-day vacation in a hotel somewhere. What's up, Luke? You gonna get drafted soon for war? Nah, Luke. Welcome to my ward, bro. I ain't even signed up for voter registration. They ain't getting me. What time on Sunday? Where you at so I can fix my time? I'm on the East Coast, KDP, America. East Coast, Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time it is where you at now, it's 9:03 p.m. here. So whatever time it is now, call me on, I guess technically that is tomorrow. Just hit me up tomorrow at the same time as now. So whatever time it is where you at, hit me up tomorrow, same time. Hit me up Sunday, same time. Right here is 9. This is about the time that I'll be off work or on my way off work. Right, a lot of times we close down early. And I just ask for extra 30. What's up, Mick Lloyd? Welcome back. Hey, Jay, how you been, brother? From Melbourne, Australia, in the building, chilling. What time on Sunday? KDP. The same exact time it is now, but tomorrow. Hit me up then. Just my dude. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate it, bro. Welcome to our community, bro. It's Mod Wars, bro. We just chilling, bro. I'm going through shit. I'm about ready to just excommunicate everything and be like, screw it all, right? Not myself. I'm still gonna go on living, all right? Not harm nobody. I'm just ready to just cut all ties from everything and just be like, I'm gonna just walk with the Lord. On that verge, bro, people just make it so easy. I ain't even tired today, bro. I'm emotionally exhausted, and then when you talking against a brick wall, bro, oh my goodness. And you know nothing's going to change. You know nothing's going to change. No matter how much you tell them, it's like, you know nothing is going to change. Because in order for people to change, they have to want to change themselves. And there's nothing you can tell them that will make them change. They have to make that free will decision inside of themselves to make the change. I know it sounds like I just be jumping subjects, bro, but it's my ADHD, and like I see the cobwebs. I'm just not explaining how they connect in the middle, right? So you gotta be rich as hell. What's up, 7081? You still driving with these gas prices? I'm dead, yeah. I'm dead, 70. What's up, bro? Look at the Mob Wars. You got kids, bro? I don't. I do not. Hold on. Oh, my bad. What's up? He said, nah, for real. I'm gonna go dust off them Heelys. 480 a gallon. It's 379 here a gallon for 9/10 a gallon. Not even quite a gallon. What's up, Glitch Trap from FNAF, bro? Welcome back. J-Man mute button. Can't hear you facing. Yeah, I was on the phone. My bad. I was talking to dispatch. But yeah, that's crazy. 480, that's like diesel prices here. That's like diesel prices. I appreciate y'all for coming, y'all. That's all love, bro. Dang, man. I want to spend just a week streaming live, but I can't because of work. I'm ready to monetize it here, bro, but we not there yet. Like, I got 1,300 watch time hours to go. I gotta get more people to watch all my content. and jump in my lives, and then like that's a lot of watch time hours. It's an individual hour for each person. So like, for instance, y'all staying in here, 5 of y'all in here for an hour, I get 5 watch time hours for that. If we had 10 people in here, I'll get 10 watch time hours for that single hour. If we had 20 people in here, for us being on live for an hour, I'll have 20 watch time hours from that. Jay, you like breathing, of course, chicken feet. Welcome back. You the third chicken, bro. We got Chicken Joe, you Chicken Feet, and then we got Wrath of Chicken. Nice to meet you. Chicken Feet. Prices are bad today, yeah. Facing, can't hear you. I'm going to hit you up. You're going to see my message on Zangi. Yeah, just be available to reply. I got you, KDP. Jay, you like breathing? You at work now, mate? Nah, I'm off work now, technically. I can see you better. Yeah, Foxy Roxy. Welcome back. Bro, I'm about done, bro. I'm about to just cut everybody off. That's why I pick up my Bible, bro. Walk with the Lord, bro. I'm just emotionally exhausted, bro. Like, I do not feel like dealing with all of this. Because I'm really, like, ready to just leave, right? And, like, but I'm not humble myself. I know the Lord. I got long suffering, right? And I'm like, long suffering? Like how he said, suffer. Suffer for his sake. Suffer for the Lord's sake. And then people be moving a certain way, and I'll be like, if you just knew. I feel like this is such a cliche to say, but it's like, boy, if I did not know God, my problem is that his spirit resides in your body. So like, every time I try to go to do something and somebody do something evil, I'm like, I can't even do it, bro. Like, he's right here, right? Like, he's right here. The spirit of God is right here. I can't do it. It'd be regular, everyday moments. And I'm like, you know what? I could come against you, but then it'd be like, I feel God's presence. And I'm like, if I did, then I would be in the same hot seat that you would be in for doing what you did to me. And like, I don't want to face God's wrath. I'm gonna just let him beat you I'm gonna just let him beat your life up for being a terrible person. I don't want no parts of having to, because if I do something to you, then I'm in the hot seat of wrath when you were unjustified for doing to me what you did to me. But if I take it out on you, then I'm unjustified for taking it out on you. So I'd rather you just get what you get for doing something to me. Turn the other cheek, you know. And go ahead, slap me on this one. Turn the other cheek, slap me on this one. Gone, because it is a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the Lord. It don't matter what people could do to you here, because God can do it to you here, and after you die, he can do it to you again, right? So it's a man can only take you out of here, and he can't do nothing to you after you taken out of here, right? What's up, Emily? Emily, welcome back. What do you want to write about? Can you express it a little? It's a lot, KDP. It's too much. I don't feel up to it right now. What's up, Mick Lloyd? $17. When you say you're from what's going on there? Where you say you're from? What's going on there? I'm from America. You gotta get some lights for the car from Amazon. Can you see better? Very dear in Australia, Jay. Mick Lloyd, Fox, I feel you. Chicken feet. What's up, Arif? Welcome back. We all mods here. Yeah, Mick Lloyd. Who's trying to fight? Old Testament, yeah. Versus New Testament. Old Testament says someone hit you, smack them back. Yeah. I'm both. New Testament and Old Testament. Yeah. Y'all mind said, yeah, got a joke. LOL. Hey, yeah, what's up, Emily? Welcome back. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm so tired, bro. There's people, man. Yo, they had the right mind to just walk away. Just walk away. Everything in my gut and everything in me is saying, walk away. I know better completely. And I'm like, I'm gonna trust the Lord. Man, understand I'm gonna trust the Lord. I know, bro. I see patterns, red flags. I should just walk away. Everything in my right mind and my entire being is screaming this, right? And I'm like, no. Lord says otherwise. Who can I say that I'm smarter than the Lord? I might actually be right, but the purpose of what is about to unfold might have nothing to do with me being right, but that it needs to unfold, right? So oh, sorry, bloody Irish helicopter gets ejection seat. Got a joke. Oh, sorry. What you talking about, Mick? Listen to your instincts and the Lord. Is your grandpa used to at work at a cotton field? Nah, bro, what's up, Nussie? Will you be better off to let it go? Yes, I would be. I would be a million times better off to let it go. Consequences of your actions. I'll be a million times. Like, I know better, bro. Like, I know better. But I can't, bro, because the Lord is like, you supposed to be here right now. It might not, I don't think, I'm definitely correct about it. And what I should do, based off of my understanding, it don't seem like he has a problem with that. He's just like, yeah, you're right, but you got to be here. So it's like, yeah, you are right, but you got to be here. So it's like, you got to be here right now. There's a purpose for what's going to unfold here. Whether you're right or not, you should exit stage left. But I don't want you to exit stage left. You're supposed to be right here. You're supposed to be right here, you know. Kind of remind me of, like, we know these people are just coming to earth. We know they the what's called. We know they the dogs and the nastiest, worstest, and the criminals and all of this stuff. And Jesus was like, no, I'm still going to sit here and I'm going to make time for them. These are who I came to save. These people, they matter just as much, right? And so my mind and my instincts are going, as a human being, I want to exit stage, but I'm like, that ain't really what God would do, right? So it's not really what God would do. It's not really what Jesus would do. So that's when I'm like, I know better, but the Holy Spirit is like, the Spirit of God is saying, yeah, I know you know better, but that doesn't mean that you're not supposed to be right here, right now. What does it matter? There's something greater than you knowing better that's supposed to unfold from all of this stuff that's going down. Consequences of your actions. Better than all this stuff going down. Hey, you got, brother. Jay, I got your email about the feet stuff up there. What's up, man, Jim? He got you, brother. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's up, Brandon McKinney? How you been, boss? Welcome back, bro. I've been pretty good. Sometimes, bro, you got to do, but your gut gets the uneasy feeling. Yes. Bro, it's like a supernatural thing. Like, I was born again 7 years ago. I didn't know being born again was a literal supernatural event that takes place when you give your life to Christ. I know that now, 7 years later, from that day, he put his spirit inside of your body and you experience his presence 24/7 the entire time, day in, day out. He tell you about stuff people say is wrong. One little letter come out people's ears is like make your ears burn, but not in a bad way. Um, he'll be like in the middle of a conversation with somebody, he'd be like, I know you don't know that this is wrong. But believe me, what they're saying to you is false gospel. Wait, I'm gonna show you a video. I'm gonna show you a verse in the Bible. Go here, talk to this person, talk to this man. This is the answer, right? But you got to be willing to have that patience, because when you in the person's face, you just want to scream. You like, bruh, but you can't do that. Like, you wrong for doing it. You can't do it. He's like, no, be more tempered. The world is wild, people. You got to have a better temperament. This is a symptom of the world not having control of itself. You're supposed to be in control. That's why the spirit of God is called the spirit of control, right? So, Jesus Christ would turn the other cheek. Yeah. We are not. See. You have to think about consequences as well. Yes. Fight or flight. Okay, let me sit back and just listen. Foxy Roxy, yeah. The Megatron, show your car, sir. Not today, brother. You be the bigger man, Jay. Yes. I'm always the bigger man, bro. Always, man. I done reached out and changed people's entire lives just for them to use the power and the knowledge and the platforms that I put them on to try to swear that they better than me. And I'm like, I can't. It's too prideful to even say, bro, you will be nothing without me. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy, bro. I can't do it. It's like, I can't do it. I can't do it because it's not in my heart. So, like, it's like, I don't dick spar with people. So I would never say nothing that prideful, right? Because I don't have a reason to. It's not my speech pattern. It's not the way that I think. And it's not in my heart. Therefore, I don't speak like that, right? So I don't be like, I'm better than you. I'm better than this. I'm better than that. It more so be like in the comparison when I'm talking about somebody and then somebody swears that I'm not as great as I am, right? It is like, it'd be like, okay, the dynamic is like, you're this and you're that. And I'm like, well, at least I'm not you. Like, you're like, well, at least I'm not you, brother. And then I just use their measuring sticks, because it's little stupid measuring sticks that people use to make themselves feel better than other people. So I got the better cars, I got the better car, I got the better this, I got the better skills, I got the better looks. And then I just be like, well, if we use your measuring stick, I have the better this. And then they don't like that. When they think they supposed to just beat you up and be like, oh, you humble. And you just can't say nothing, right? And it's like, well, I'm capable of these things. I know I'm capable of these things because I've been doing and being capable of these things for years. And I know you're not capable of these things. This is the only thing that I'm saying. Now, you put the measuring stick to where you think you're better for being capable of these things or more capable than other people because of these things. That's your measuring stick. If we take your measuring stick and measure it against me, I win about that of a measuring stick that you made yourself. Right? So it's like, oh, you think you better than somebody. No, you think I'm better than somebody. This is your measuring stick that we're using. You think I'm better than you, or you think that I think I'm better than you because, not because I said that, but because you put your measuring stick up against me, and based off of your measuring stick, I would be better than you. So instead of admitting that, you accuse me of thinking I'm better than you. Right? So it's I don't know. People wild. You be the bigger man. Education does help with life. Yes, it does. Haha. Yes, this is true. Thank you, John Joe. Nothing wrong with you, brother. Yes, the good old measurement stick. LOL, right? I'm from Iraq in the building. Ask me anything. What's up, Z8MZXHDI? Yeah, bro, it's crazy. It's like, this is the measuring stick that you made. You felt insecure because you ran across somebody. It didn't even have to be me. It's anybody that you run across that you feel like got greater features on this measuring stick that you made. So you make yourself feel better than somebody because you got a better car. You got a Charger, somebody pull up in a Lamborghini, you shrink with them. Then all of a sudden that you feel if it's superior I'm inferior to them with your measuring stick. Now you got a problem with them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. It's like it don't even have to be me. It's like I'm just a substitution for a dream, person, place, or thing, or object, or state of being that you want to reach. But it only exists because you want to reach it. And anybody else that's already there, what you consider in your mind to be great, you got a problem with them because your measuring stick is supposed to have, you're supposed to see yourself with your own measuring stick as close to that quality as possible. So when people outdo what you thought was the most amazing aspect for your measuring stick, they go beyond that. You're like, well, I got 10 trays. And you're like, well, I do 10 things. I do 5 things. And somebody be like, I do 10 things. You'd be like, well, I do 10 things. And I'm like, I do 20 things. Right? You'd be like, well, I do 20 things. And I'm like, well, I do 30 things. I got 30 trays. Right? So it's and then they be like, oh, I don't know how to explain it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know everybody done had some haters before, man. Everybody old enough to know what I'm talking about. I feel you. Not our stick. Yeah, it's not our stick. This is the measuring stick you made. You trying to project on me that you think I'm better than you because you put 2 and 2 together about my qualities. You heard me about how I look or whatever. I was just being a random person standing there. I didn't even know your measuring stick existed or how you had your measuring stick. You just asked me a simple question. I said I am trained and or certified in 31 different trades. And now you sink down because you're like, yeah, I got 4 on me. And then you're like, I feel better than everybody else. And then you sink down to, there's nothing wrong with only having 4 trades, right? I don't play this game. Like, I don't play the dick sparring game. There's nothing wrong with having 4 or 1,000 trades, right? I'm more so like, the reason I learned all of my stuff is to save me money and to be able to help as many hearts and people that I possibly can, right? I go around doing people's entire cars, they brakes for $140 for the whole car as long as they pay for the brakes. $120, $140. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't trying to spend $300 just for the front set. You know what I'm saying? I'll be using my abilities to show love. I do make profit off of it, but I'm not just only out to get profit. You know, I try to change people's lives, make them happier. Affect people's lives in a positive light. That's why I'm like, well, the more trades that I learn, the more people's lives that I can affect in a positive light, right? So I'm like, well, I might as well get out here. I got the brain capacity. Get out here and do it. It had nothing to do with making me feel better than nobody. Feeling better than somebody else it's nowhere on my mind. I don't dick spar with people. So like, I don't spar like that with people, so it's nowhere on my mind. I'm just like, I'm just living this Jesse, just little old Jesse, learning new skills so I can help more people. And then here comes along a random person. You think you better than somebody. It's like, say you insecure without saying you insecure. Just say it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is more about you than it is about me. I didn't tell you to invent that measuring stick. You invented that measuring stick. You use it to make yourself feel better than everybody else. And you run across somebody that just so happened to blow your measuring stick out the water. Now, all of a sudden, you got a problem with them. They think they're better than somebody. It's like, no, you just got a sucky measuring stick. If that's what you measure yourself by, then you need to step your game up. You know what I'm saying? So it's obviously, because I'm nobody and you over here jealous of me and I'm nobody. So it's like, I'm definitely somebody, but it's like, I ain't nobody to be like, you know what I'm saying? You treating me like this is you the Pharisees and I'm Jesus Christ, right? Random person with random thoughts in their head. I do not know your emotional instability and or emotionally unstable background. I do not understand this. You just literally just threw me into your hurricane of mental health issues. It'll be different if you like came at me and was like, yo, I got these issues. I'm feeling a little insecure, but you just like, I already got the coping mechanism that didn't work the last 20 times I was jealous of other 20 people. I'm just going to apply it to you like it's still right. And it's like, it wasn't right the last 20 times. That's why people that are greater than your measuring stick come around, you still feel inferior. Like, if it worked, then you would never feel inferior. I wish you could do my brakes, Jay McLeod. It's not about them at any rate. The only person I feel inferior to is God. Yeah. Is it normal to hear voices in your head? No, it is not. 98 RF. Inner monologue, yes. Outer monologue, inner monologue, yes. Hold on, let me read this. I wish you could do my breaks. Yeah. For VS Commodore 2009 model, I still do the same price, bro. Mick, I'm not better than anyone else. They're not better than me. Yeah. I love good work, mate. Wish I could do it myself, but I cannot. You make a killing here doing what you do. Thank you. Yeah, I could show you how to change the brakes, bro. All you need is like a $60 socket, bro. It's easy butter, bro. That's why I don't charge. I'm like, I can help somebody make somebody's day. What? I got my whole car, all my brakes changed for $120. All I had to do is pay another $60 to $80 for the brakes. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. 98 RF. No, it is not normal. It's called whisperers. I used to have those also before I was born again. Voices in your head. They call it whisperers. It's Roman. If you read Romans 1, the entire chapter in the New Testament, it tells you about whisperers. People have like voices in their head. They lose their heart. I used to feel dead inside. I used to have voices in my head. I felt like I was just only my eyeballs behind my head. My body was kind of here, but it's kind of like I was going through the motion, like I was a robot or NPC, like what people be saying in the Matrix. They feel like they in the Matrix. That's basically what it looks like. Feels like. It's called a hardened heart in the Bible. Hardened heart. From walking away from the Lord and worshiping the creation more than they worship the Creator. For they knew God did not glorify him as God, nor were thankful. Instead, they became vain in their own imaginations and changed the image of the incorruptible God into a corruptible image like unto man, into four-footed beasts, into creeping things. Millions protest. What's happening in Chicago and New York? It's a good, man. Thank you, Mick. People need your help. Thank you. Okie dokie. Then we love Trump. I'm Roman Catholic. Yeah. I'm Jew and Muslim. How are you Jew and Muslim, Donald? Donald Trump, that's diabolical, brother. Or backsliding. I mean, brother. Yeah. That's so I didn't know what it meant. Like what I was telling y'all, like it's a literal supernatural event that occurs when you are born again. It is a literal sense. You can go back to Ezekiel, I think 36, and God tells you the process. He said, I will take your heart of stone, I will give you a heart of flesh. He said, I will cleanse you all your iniquities. I will sprinkle you with water. I will cleanse you of all your iniquities. You shall be clean. I'm paraphrasing. He said, I will take your heart of stone, which is the hardened heart. I will give you a heart of flesh, which is the dead inside feeling, is the heart of stone, right? The hardened heart. He said, I'll put a new spirit in you. You will be as a new creation. So he replaces our spirit, right? We get a new breath of life. And then he says, and I will put my spirit in you, and it will cause you to walk in my statutes and keep my commandments and not tarry, right? So you get a new heart. You get a new spirit. The Spirit of God is put in you, and he sprinkles you with water. It's called being baptized in the Holy Spirit, right? Feels like somebody take your mind and your whole entire body and soul and spirit, and it's like getting out of the shower right when your body just is drying off, and there's like, you feel not quite dry, but not quite wet, but it's like this feeling of euphoria for your body where you feel absolutely the peak of what it means to be clean. If you know what I mean. Imagine if that was on the inside of your mind and your body consistently day in and day out for 7 years straight. This is what I've been experiencing. Before, my brain used to feel bogged and clouded, feel like somebody spring cleaned it, right? Like when I was born again, he's like he spring cleaned everything, right? He's like everything must go. I had to learn who he was as God all over, right? I thought I knew who he was. I came to him and I was like, I do believe in you, God. I do believe in God. I do believe in you, God. I do believe in you, God. I do. I swear. I'm riding down the street in my car, like always. Break down, little boy 7 years ago, which would make me, I'm 32 now, that would make me like 24. I'll be 32 in August. That made me like 23, 24. I think I was born again when I was like 23, 24, somewhere around there. Driving down the street, I was like, I do believe you, God. There's only one you. I do believe in you. I do believe. I swear I do. And then it was like this echo in my mind. It was loud, but it was quiet, but it was definitely male. It was definitely a male's voice. And he was like, but do you believe in Jesus? And I froze. And I asked myself, I remember asking myself, honestly, because I was honestly looking for God, right? And I could not ask myself. I could not admit it. Truthfully to myself, I could not admit it. And I bust out in tears and I asked him, I was like, I can't admit it because I don't have a heart to feel. I cannot feel it. I feel like if you gave me a heart, I'll be able to feel it, to be able to honestly say, yes, I do believe Jesus is Lord. I cannot say it. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And in the middle of it, it's like, boom, I got hit with this extreme presence, right? And it's just like swoop. It just washed my whole entire body, like inside, right? Inside and out. It's like I came to life. My eyes turned on. I felt the veil get pulled back. I had just felt like a rolling ball of fire, like right here. And there's like somebody put a stamp right here on my forehead. It's like he sealed my forehead right here. And it's like a seal right there that you could feel. And it was just like this little, feel like fluttering, like a little rolling ball of fire, like right here above my forehead. Or like right there. Somewhere right there. I was baptized in the Michigan Lake. That's what's up. What's up? Can I confess something, brother? Yo, what's up, Jose? Correct. You're right. My ethnicity is Jewish, but I turned Muslim. Oh, bro, you gotta go back, bro. Do you think that the man is getting squeezed and pressured by society, laws, parents? Hail Mary? Nice church for me. What's up, Paul? No spam poster. Do you think that the man is getting squeezed and pressured by society, laws, parents, wife? Jay got to bounce. Got 6 grandkids to help. No problem, Mick. Come anytime. Please keep strong and be at peace, brother. You too, Mick. Also, women can get job and opportunities easier than men. Yeah, because everybody wants to screw them. Sometimes I think it's easier for women. Yeah, it's easier. It's noticeable. I done watch like 20 girls sit and do nothing in the shipyard. Whole entire staff full in like 3 different shipyards. We got enough workers. Everybody's here. And like nobody's doing nothing. It's like 3 guys and me doing all of the work. And then everybody else is sitting around doing nothing and the boss letting them steal hours. It's definitely a thing. I probably noticed that in almost like every hard profession that I've ever worked in. But then you got those girls that really, really get it in. But most of the time, that's not it. A lot of times, they just stealing hours. People want to screw them, think they look good, and let them in high positions that they weren't qualified for. They didn't know how to do the work. So it's not like we'd be like, well, you need to get to work. They don't know how to do the work, right? Which, I mean, I guess you could argue that's really a shipyard thing. But I've seen it in other professions. I would say it depends on what profession though. I wouldn't just say it's just easy. But I definitely have seen it's definitely noticeable for guys to speak about it, like how you just mentioned. And I didn't even say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only guy that I heard say that. So even the young boys is like 17, 18, 16 saying it. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely, I won't say it's everybody, but it's definitely enough to where it's definitely happening, right? Even me mentioning it back to you, like I've definitely seen it. They hire females more than men. Yeah, not necessarily different strokes for different folks. Be nice, there's women out here. I've seen females work in construction. Yeah, one of my sisters actually owns an entire construction company. She built a whole mall from scratch, right? And she, you know what I'm saying? Some women do be getting it in. It's just that, just like, I don't know, I've seen a lot of lazy ones. We see a lot of lazy ones. But it's not a surprise because they be like that on the dating market. So it's a donut Trump grew up doing construction and family business. Heck yeah. That's what's up. I've seen females working construction. Yeah, I've seen female mechanics too. Apparently, it's a rise in mechanics. Somebody gonna have to fix their damn car. Niggas ain't doing it no more. Bitch, you a hoe. Get on my face. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. Edit that out the clip. I'm like, they want to be strong and independent. Yeah. But it don't make sense to be strong and independent because it makes sense to be strong and codependent because strong and independent is why you gonna end up single because you got to learn how to be a team player. A relationship is team player. It's not about both of us being independencies. It's about we come together as two people and our lives become one, which means our existence becomes codependent on each other, whether it's emotional, monetarily, health-wise, even in the conversation. Like there's never a time where if we're in a relationship, you should be like, you mess up the relationship when you're in a relationship and it's like, well, I need my own stuff, right? I need my own shit. That's why I need my own shit so I can do with my shit the way it's supposed to be. What you mean your own stuff? This is our stuff. This is us, right? Or you're like, well, I got to be emotionally. This is why I need. I'm trying to think of something else. A lot of females are more masculine. She end up with her dog. Yes. This is why a lot of people end up, because they don't know how to be team players. They end up single. Ducky plays. Welcome back. Are you the guy that fingers making niggas in his belly button? No. I don't believe in 50-50. Yeah. I think it's just, what really goes in, I think it's what people prefer. Because I don't want no girl that does not work. Because if she don't work, there's two things that happen here that people don't talk about, right? A lot of people don't talk about. There's two things that happen here. She does not work. If you do not work, you or your partner does not work, there's this level of resentment that you start to get if you out working and busting your ass to pay all of the bills, and every time you get home, the house is clean, you got a good meal, but there's a bunch of stuff that is being done here that only takes about 2 hours of the day, and you get off work for from a 16-hour shift, and it just makes your partner look like a bum, right? So it's but women should do the cooking and cleaning and take care of children. Cheese or avocado? I'll go cheese, man. I believe 100 and 100 on both sides. Yes. Because we're supposed to pick each other up. So one person might not necessarily be able to come with 100. You might have to add that extra 25. But also the problem is it's not just a bum thing. It's also that's for the person that's coming home. It starts to make you resent your partner because it's like every time I see you sitting here looking like you don't do shit, even though the house is clean, what's called cooked. Especially if you don't have children. Sometimes even if you got children. Because then you like, well, why ain't the children like together, right? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? mess everywhere. It just looked bad. If you don't, especially if you don't have children, just doing that, like, that's not my requirement. I don't require somebody to cook or to clean for me, right? Because most of the time I only eat once a day. A lot of the days out the week, 5 days out the week, I might skip like 3 days eating, right? And I don't really make that much mess at home because I'm barely ever home because of work, right? So there really ain't much to clean, and because I don't really make that much of a mess, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like 3 weeks go by and my house is finally messy, right? After a little sock here, some pants and clothes there, shoes here, some dirty clothes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then whatever I tracked in on the ground from outside. So it's right, you hold the other one up. Yeah, that's how our parents were raised. Yeah, it's hard to find a good wifey. Yeah. The young blood. What's up, old white witch? Welcome back. He said, get a job. I got a job, brother. I just got off work. What's up, Jafar? So yeah, anyway, so I believe your partner should work also, simply because when you're not really making no new experiences, all you run out of stuff to talk about, and then y'all just start bickering at each other because they ain't learned nothing. So good for you, man. Thank you, Jarvis. Farbus. Yeah, they don't. You need to make more experiences. Like, yeah, make more experiences, because if you don't, like, there's not, you run out of stuff to talk about, and then you just start. You run out of stuff to talk about, and then you just start arguing because you ain't got no new experiences to talk about. So they got to, like, you got to give yourself the freedom to go out and do something and not feel like you cooped up in the house all the time. Because when you cooped up in the house all the time, is that partner that stays home, then you notice all of the little things that your partner is doing, like leaving the toothbrush here and what's called, which is really a bunch of nothing, right? But you are inflated to this because you don't have nothing to do. This is all you do, which only takes a couple of hours a day really to clean. But because you have nothing else to think about, it is always on your brain because you're not making no new situations. So you're worried about the toilet seat being down. Like, who cares? You left it up. And the toilet seat being up, it's like, who cares? You're like, well, there's a girl in the house, leave the toilet seat down. Why are you sitting before you look? I don't know no guy that does that, right? And then I don't know anybody, male or female, that does that. Personally, it's like, why are you sitting down before you look? For all you know, it could have been razor blades, poison, snakes, or a dingling sitting right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what's sitting right there. You're supposed to check before you sit down. And then it's like, then the even dumber argument is like, equal dumb argument is like, well, there's a male in the house and you left the toilet seat down, right? So it's that was always a dumb argument to me, because I'm like, you were not Mrs. God died for the toilet seat to be your prime possession, and everybody must obey putting the toilet seat down for you. Like, you got hands, they not broke. I'm glad you became a male. What's up, Luke? You did what both of them did. What's up, GoFact? I had McDonald's earlier. It tasted good, but I put it. My britches 10 out of 10 would eat again, though. I like the gays. Boy, it sounds like you had some bad experience with women. Yeah, bruh. Woo! What's up, Castro? Welcome back. Terrible. They ain't really that bad. I just like I like using them as like examples, man. Cause you learn so much stuff from people. It'd be tyranny, but you, like, at the end of the day, you could walk away from them. You know what I'm saying? You got the free will. Like, I don't want to be this no more. Be in this no more. Just get gone. Get gone. out of here. What's up, Denise? Yo, what up, G? What's up, bro? I'm not lucky with females. I can get them, but I can't keep them. I don't know, bro. You might have to go back. You might have to go around humble like how I be. You see how I be having my hair don't be done. I ain't got no trim up. The girls that'll talk to you like this, I'm a working man. I be walking around with my gloves on. The girls that talk to you like this, those are women that they are number one relationship material. The girls that will not talk to you like this, it's like, what you mean you won't talk to me the way God made me? This is what our kids go. So if our kids come out, you're not gonna talk to our kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a telltale sign. It's okay to put yourself together, but a girl that requires you always supposed to be like this, she extra built, bro. Stay out the way. Stay out the way. Stay out the wave. Gold digger coming through. Yeah, I'll be watching the things and be like, what you mean? They gold diggers when you ain't got no gold to dig. Please. I done seen a bitch try to beg me for 50 cents. They just care that it's money that they don't got. Don't nobody, you ain't fooling nobody. Stop it. I done seen a girl gold dig 20 cents out of a person. You know what I'm saying? So it's gold is gold, whether it's $1,000 or 3 pennies. Whether it's 1,000 ounces or 3 ounces, gold is gold. I'm sure you do okay with women. Yeah, I do pretty good. Mick. I'm sure you do okay. Describe the exact color of your semen for me, bro. It's urgent. It's crazy. No doubt 662 GHB works like that. What you mean? Oh, wait, which you clown? You got somebody now? It's always that females that talk about how she miss her exes. It's always the females that talk about how she miss her exes, right? I'm a jealous type. You not lying. That shit is unhealed previous trauma. It is unhealed trauma. And it's sad because it's like you got to move on. It's sad because it's like you got to move on, bro. Like I can't see myself waking up at 70 years old, looking in the mirror and telling myself nobody was ever as good as my first ex-wife. And then it's like, I spent my whole entire life to achieve what with that? Holding on to that. Like, what did I achieve waking up and saying that in the morning? Being able to say that in the morning at 70 years old when I ain't have been with my ex-wife in the last 50 years type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not something to wake up to. That's depression. That's depression. You asking for bad next relationships. I can whisper our future children's names into your ears. Oh, damn, I'm a jealous type. Just send me the location. Don't take advice in him. He don't get no booty. Pat Fussy is crazy. What's up, Usman Ali? Yo, what's good up in here, homie? Let me holler. What's up, Usman? No one likes you, 662. I know someone who spent $12K on his wife, but she still cheated on him. Yeah. Brother. Don't know you speaking to. You preaching to the choir, bro. What's up, man? Megan is vibing. What's up? How you doing today? Oh, that must have been in or one of your business, LOL. That makes me angry and jealous. Oh, that must have been in on your business, LOL. What's up, Oscar? Keep talking to him. I'm almost done. It's crazy. Most females get attached with their exes and they remember every detail. Yeah, then they build like an imaginary good guy, and then you become a substitute for that imaginary guy that they have in their mind. And then you challenge it's crazy because they make a substitute for you in their mind, and you're this guy. You're never you, they're not paying attention to you. You're either this ultimately good guy out of the compilation of the bad traits and good traits of their exes. The more exes they have, they put ultimately good guy over here from all of the good traits of those exes, and then they put an ultimately evil guy over here from all of the good traits of these exes. Neither one of these guys actually exists. They've never ever met any of these guys. They just stockpile every good trait that they can find of their exes on, and then look for this imaginary man, right? And then when they meet you, they use you as a substitute. You're not actually this guy. So what the problem is there's no in between you. There's only you being them, the ultimate good guy, or you being the ultimate bad guy. The problem is you're sitting right here in the middle, but you're never you in the situation. So it's like you're good. The problem with this is that every once in a while when they in their la land in their head with the imaginary guy that they use you as a basic physical substitute to be, every once in a while the actual you bleeds through in a situation, and it like throws a monkey wrench in what's in their head, and then you get a trigger reaction, and then you're like, why were you so triggered? Oh my goodness, why were you so triggered? Right? You get a trigger reaction, and eventually it just builds until who you actually are is bleeding through, and they can't hold on to the imaginary guy anymore. So instead of them going like, hey, I need to sit here and get to know you in front of me, they go, well, I'm gonna just skip over you. You must be the ultimate bad guy. If you're not the ultimate good guy, like I said, oh, I'm looking your way, you're right here. Nope, you're this person. You right here. No, you're not that you this person. If you're not this imaginary good guy that I imagine in my mind, then you this imaginary bad guy. There's no you in between. You're just a substitute physical replication of what I want to imagine in my head, which is either ultimate good guy or ultimate bad guy, right? And you never actually get to be you in the middle of this situation. So the only problem with this situation is why you go from good guy to bad guys, because the actual you exists, and every once in a while they can't be in a la land and you say something with your actual personality that has nothing to do with either one of these two guys, and they don't like that. You're supposed to absolutely be the complete imaginary man that they got in their mind. That's the ultimate good guy. They will even lie to themselves about the skills and traits that you have, right? That's why so many of them will get pregnant by guys that are doing absolutely nothing for them. And it's effects. My wife is always by my side. I wake up to a nice coffee every morning. Yeah, me too. Most females get attached with their exes and they remember every detail. The measurement stick. Yes, the measurement stick. McLeod, it's just my turn, basically. Remembering the past people, they keep testing them. These females, they playing mind games. Be careful, man. You're not lying, but they say it affects over 80. The more partners a female has, it affects over 80% of women. The less likely they are to be satisfied or stay in the next relationship as they start to approach 3, 4, 5 like bodies. The marriage rate decreases at like 5 to like the relationship failure rate increases to like I think like 80%. For basically they just go and fuck everybody else's life up for the rest of their life. And it affects 0.1% of men. But it's this thing that, like what we're saying, they hold on to. They show that they hold on to their partners. A lot of them don't know how to move on, right? They hold on to details, and women are more prone to going and looking for similarities, for comforting space. And like, well, he reminds me of, he got a beard like, and they'll go look for that. He got traits like, or he run the streets like, and they'll go look for that. And the problem with that, the reason guys get opposite results is because guys usually, when they go looking for a partner, they want nothing to do with their last partner, which is like the understanding of, if I'm going to get somebody, it's not going to be you, right? It's going to be nothing like you. They're going to be completely different, might look different, walk different, act different, talk different. What I'm not going to look for is the same thing. Right? It's time to try something new. Different personality, different backgrounds. Keep talking, I'm almost finished. What's up, BDS? I was going to troll, but this is true. Have a good day. Are you too, BDS? Yeah, it's Come back anytime. LOL. How can I deal with a jealous, angry ex? Avoid at all costs. Donut. Go ghost. Hell, man, where are you from? What's up, broken boy? From America. What about you? Yo, what's up with you, Jay? It's Riley. What's up? It's Riley in? But yeah. The guys ain't shit either. So, like, guys get girls pregnant just to brag that they got a bad baby mama and then don't even take care of the baby or the baby mama, right? I met somebody way over in Oklahoma, like 30 hours from his baby mama and girlfriend. We sitting there talking about girls that we talking to. A couple guys show a couple photos. I showed my girl at the time, and he was like, my baby mama better than all of y'all's. And it was like, okay, he showed her. She's like, probably like a 3, to be honest. She had like a bunch of makeup. And like, just because you look like a 10 in the makeup doesn't mean that you're a 10. The makeup is a 10. You like a 3 in person without makeup. So that 10 is not going to pop up in the baby when it comes out. But the hair or the makeup. But which I feel like most guys understand, right? But it's nice to put stuff on. But she looked like she was about to throw. She was like, she better than everybody. So we start asking questions. So like, oh, that's your kid? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, dude, the dude was like, you take care of him? He was like, nah. He was like, you still with her? He was like, nah. And I was like, when the last time you seen her? He was like, I ain't seen her in like 5 years. I'm like, bro, that is crazy. And you sitting here, she don't even know. You ain't been in contact with her for the last 5 years. She don't even know you sitting here halfway across the country bragging about her. Like, you literally just got her pregnant just to do this. But there's an unhealthy amount of guys out there that do stuff like that, which is why it's important for women to keep their legs closed. Because I know guys that deliberately have ruined girls' lives by getting them pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So it's a unhealthy amount of people out there like that. And more than you would think, right? Hey, bro, can I get some advice? What's up, DG K-Do? Why some females lose feelings with time? That's just people. Some guys are waiting for me to break up so they can talk to my girl. Yeah, it's always like that, bro. You always gonna be like that. It's up to her to not be egging it on. She shouldn't be in their profile. They shouldn't be in her DMs. They all should be blocked. Shouldn't be paying attention to them. Give them no eyes when you out in public. All that shit is it is streets mentality. And you can't turn streets mentality into a in-house mentality, okay? If you look like a street, to walk like a street, and act like a street, it ain't a wife. Right? Too many guy friends, especially if she's willing to admit that she knows they probably would want to sleep with her. Streets, bruh. Turn her back. Because you're not knowing that people won't sleep with you and they gonna try. Why would you still hang around them? And men are more aggressive than women are. So, at least in this department, right? So, she hang around a guy. Some guys, they are absolutely disrespectful. She's standing at the table, one walk up, grab her ass. You didn't even know that happened. She ain't gonna tell you nothing. She was somewhere she wasn't supposed to be, with hang around a bunch of guys that were attracted to her that she shouldn't have been hanging around, right? Whole entire time your girl getting fondled by other people you ain't even know, right? Whether she was down for it or not. Guys are disrespectful. And some guys are waiting for, hey Jay, it's me from 8 years ago. You have got my baby and he's grown into a triceratops. What's up, making high wow food? What's up, Z44? Have you ever electrocuted yourself? I got zapped a little bit before Z44. He be eating aloe vera trees and shit. She doesn't want to block them. She says they are just friends. Nah. I got jumped by 20 men because of my ex. I almost died. Yeah, that's she for the streets, bro. They not just friends. We already know what just friends means. She got 5 friends. She done fucked at least 3 of them. 2 of them is on the back burner. 2 of them on the back burner. Either they about to slide or they gonna slide once y'all have a break. So And then they, girls always be having those lingering exes. They always, like, who don't know? There's always the few guys. There's always girls with that mentality. There's the few guys that's in a past that no matter how they pop up, they'll always be able to smash again, whether you're in a relationship or not. I know because I've been this guy, right? For multiple different women, even to this day. And actually a lot of my exes try to hit me up all the time, right? Not all the time, but they will come years and years and years. It's noticeable enough. I ain't talked to you for years, then I got a hey in my inbox, right? So it's her ex pulled up on me with his gang. Zappy, I'm not the first one, LOL. Yeah, I believe it, Jay Zappy. What's up, Muhammad? I'm in. Yo, what's up? Not much, bro. We just chopping it up, bro. I've been around the block a few times. It's all the same patterns, bro. Everybody act the same, males and females, bro. It's boring. Like, it's boring. Everybody got like the same group of 4 main personality traits. It's like everybody parroting each other. Women absolutely love to parrot each other. It's like they don't like to think for themselves. A lot of the ones that's on the dating market, not all of them, but a lot of ones that's on the dating market. It's crazy. I'm just talking about my personal experience. I mean, not necessarily my personal experience, because you get to see other guys when you at the store have to experience bitches that ain't shit also. So I'll be weak when it'll be a bunch of guys in the room. One girl mad at her guy. He's standing in the middle of the room. She telling all of his business loud so everybody can hear it. She thinks she embarrassing him, but the only thing she embarrassing is herself, because all the guys in the room thinking like, she like, yeah, I got one up on him. I'm exposing him to these niggas. Then all of the guys in the room are like looking at him like, you have to deal with this shit. I feel sorry for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything she's saying going in one ear and out the other. Don't nobody care. That's his business. Nobody cares, right? He can have doodle stains. He can have doodle feet. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody care. That's his business. You are not something that it would probably any of the males in this room would love to be in a relationship with. We feel sorry for the guy that you in a relationship with. Nobody, just simply because how you acting by telling all of this stuff, thinking you doing something when you're doing nothing. Nobody cares. It's not going to stop his motion, whether we know it or not, right? You talking about a bunch of nothing, right? I actually got a song that I'm actually writing. I got a snippet I'm about to drop, right, about this type of stuff, but I got trauma after that incident. Yeah, you got to travel around the world. Definitely. Dang, bro, I thought you was live streaming from a cop car, handcuffed, left my ass. I'm dead. Nah, what's up, Justin Christopher? Exactly, bro. Your hands wasn't moving for a sec. I was like, dang, this dude true to the game, left my ass up. Oh, dead, exactly. Live and live and let live, and nobody got arrested. I just got beaten by a gang of 20 men. That's crazy. Justin Tracy Morgan. Say 6'7". What's up? Yeah, Cash and Nick. I got this thing, bro, that's about like what I was saying. It's like, I can't even remember. I had a snippet I'm about to drop, but it's like, I could really give a fuck about a stupid ass, hating ass, lying ass bitch. She be talking about a nigga, she be talking about a bitch, she be talking about a oppa, she be talking about a just, but you ain't talking about a shit if you ain't talking about a wrist. But you ain't talking about a shit because you ain't got talk. But you ain't talking about the shit if you ain't talking about the wrist, because the wrist got emotion and the motion got a wrist, and the motion got emotion and the motion kind of sick, and the sick got emotion and the motion kind of wrist. I be feeling it. I be fingering the money like I'm poking at a clit. But I survived that setup. Damn, that's a banger. Thank you, Muhammad. But yeah, I got this whole shit about. I got this whole what's called about this. Learn MMA ain't no game. Got shit for you, bro. The police officer said I was lucky and wonder how I'm still alive. Yeah, I'm glad you're still here, bro. That's crazy. Never deal with her again. Is that your song or is it what you feel like you got to do? That is my song. That's a snippet. I write, I rap, I sing, I dance, and I do all kinds of different trades on my channel. Mechanics, roadside assistance. I'm an IT technician. I do DIY videos. I do AI content. I do slice of life videos. I do comedy skits. I do music comedy. But that's a snippet. Yeah, I got a first peek. It's a snippet that I'm gonna drop for. It's gonna be a shortest video. Some women are evil, bro. That's why I got trust issues. Yeah, I have a question. What's up, Just Natures? You got a different song vibe? Is that your song? Is what you feel you got to do? You got a different song vibe? Yeah, I do all kind of music, bro. My rap name is J Audio. I do all kind of music, bro. Look at this. I do music comedy too. See, hello, my name is Fiji. This right here. Look. So she tried to delete me. She said your name is Aqua. I said no, my name is Fiji. My uncle smell like mustard and my corn is looking greasy. No, I may not get that cheesy, but I smell like feta cheese. And I'm my Assalamu Miti. Cause she trying to get freaky. She said you're too excited. I said Assalamu Alaikum. Hey. My mama tried to block me, lying back on the diffy. Now my cousin talking bravo and the sister been like Ishi. It's called Hello, my name is Fiji. So she tried to delete me. She said your name is Aqua. I said no, my name is Fiji. My uncle smell like mustard and my corn is. I do music comedy also, but I do serious songs. Bro, I bet it hit views, but I don't know that. What do you mean? If cut tongue, finally, do you run with sin? Who's talking about? Who's in me up? Dang, it's already 10:11, y'all. Oh, crap. Okay, that defeats me getting up early. Okay, I'll be back on tomorrow, y'all. You said no disrespect, bro. I bet it hit views, but I don't know that. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow, y'all. Let me turn this camera on. I'll be back on tomorrow. Welcome to Mod Wars, y'all. Everybody gets a chance to be a moderator. We do Russian roulette on mods here. I'm gonna make all y'all mods before I leave. Who's your favorite rapper? I don't actually have one. Well, I would say Drake. Drake, probably. I know it's a generic answer, but yeah, probably Drake. And I like Prof Gampo, Prof Gampo. I like him. Have a good night, homie. You also, bro. What time's for you now? It is 10:12 p.m. here. I'm in America on the East Coast. All right, have a good night. You too, Foxy. Foxy Roxy, come anytime. Foxy. I'm just venting, y'all. It's a bunch of stuff, but I think about this stuff all day. And this how I decompress. If not, then I'll make like notes in my phone and I talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I love to think out loud. So I appreciate y'all for being here and listening to me ramble, because you'd be surprised a lot of people won't, and it's kind of disrespectful. A lot of people won't sit there and listen to you vent, and then they ask you to vent, and then they wonder why you don't want to vent to them no more. You know, it's like I'm talking to you, put your headphones in, and you don't want to listen to me, and then you wonder why I stopped talking to you. And it's like, well, if you're not gonna listen to me, I'll just do notes. Or talk to somebody that will. I know I ramble. I got ADHD. It's a lot. I studied a million things in one, and it's a lot of information and knowledge to dump. But it's worth listening to. It's just I compiled so much over years that it's a lot to dump, and I just want to make videos. Really, I don't really pick the boy or the girl side. We both ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Max timeout is 10 seconds, bro. Don't time anybody out for longer than 10 seconds, y'all. Welcome back, Eddie. But yeah. All right, have a good night. You too, Foxy Roxy. Yeah, I just stuff I talk about, y'all. I am not really biased. I do believe in being honest with the evidence that we have, which it can sound biased at times. I'm not really picking nobody's side. I pick God's side. If it ain't God's side, I ain't. Man, I fail you. I don't want to stand for man's righteousness because man's righteousness is darkness. Or self-righteousness, unjustified self-righteousness based off of false pride. People can't even pride right. They be having false pride. They have a false sense of what they can do. And they be prideful about some stuff that they can't do or they're not capable of, or about as beautiful as they not actually are. Being as beautiful as they not actually are. Or being boast about being beautiful than they actually are. All kinds of stuff. Can't even pride right. People can't even evil right. It's crazy. It's like people are evil and then they can't even evil the evil right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got pride, you got false pride. Your pride is based off of a false sense of self-worth. Well, it's false pride. Confidence is better than pride because you can be confident and not prideful or arrogant. I chose confidence instead of pride. Right. You can know exactly what you're capable of. Like, yes, I can add 2 + 2 and I know how to make it 4. I know how to draw 4. Can't nobody tell me I can't. I'm confident in making 2 + 2 4 on this little piece of paper with my pencil, drawing it. I can do that. Can't nobody. I'm confident in that. Can't nobody shake my faith and I can draw 2 + 2 is 4 on a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? Or I can fix an entire car from scratch or something. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody shake me on that. But it's not pride because I know I can do that, and I'm not over exaggerating myself. And I also don't have this, I can say it boldly, but also not be arrogant. But people that don't know that area of life or like emotions, they just think you're arrogant when you are like, I'm just confident. I'm just confident. That's it. I know what I'm capable of. You can't tell me that I'm not capable of it. I'm not over exaggerating my abilities. I'm not under exaggerating my abilities. I know my exact limitations. And you can't tell me that I don't know my exact limitations. That's simple. It sounds powerful, but it's not. I'd fix something of yours for free long before, out of the generosity of my heart, long before you ever see me puff my chest up at you. Right? In some type of prideful rant or rage or something. I'll catch y'all later. Mott Wars, out.